Oh my gosh. Hi guys. Hi Konaki. Hi Risha. Thank you for the resub, Risha. Hi Konaki first. We're going right to the game today, and I have a special guest again, who is now allowed to look at the stream title because I literally was like, you're not allowed to look at my stream title until we're on stream.
So I've just been sitting here waiting, being like, what am I gonna see? What am I gonna see? All right, I'm gonna look at it
weird.
Now. Here we go. Part 3, maybe apologizing to Hosonaga, his special guest.
Maybe apologizing, maybe not. We'll find out. Yes, Exception is here. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Exception. I am the second generation streamer and first generation VTuber of internet television. Here to provide emotional support, legal advice, and funny voices.
Hype, 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 yes! And hi everybody, I am your host with the most, Ascella, magical idol, here to make you smile, and we are not smiling because we are not sure we're winning this court case yet, but we're trying really hard. Why are we not sure?
I have to know.
Because we're not really an attorney, we're a student. Unknown, thank you. Oh, thank you for the follow, Lark Diet. Hello.
Remy! Lark is one of the members of InTV.
Oh, hi! Hello! I stole your dude.
I've been stolen.
I stole. Thievery on a Wednesday. I'm drinking so much water today. Why am I like this? I've had like 3 drinks of water in the past like 20 minutes.
What day of the week do you think crimes happen the most on? Like
day of the week.
What's the good crime day?
Mondays. I know I commit crimes on Mondays. And not just Ensemble Stars crimes, but like crimes against humanity. No, those are just the days where I contemplate wanting to like set my office on fire and stuff. I contemplate only. I would not do it. We make Konaki confused. OnStars Monday for real. I do hate Mondays other than OnStars Monday though. I'm always so sleepy on Mondays. So I get on Sunday night, I forget that I need to go to bed at a reasonable hour, and then I'm like so tired when I am working on Monday. Just absolutely dead every Monday. That's my own fault. That is my own fault. But yes, we are here with more of the Great Ace Attorney. And we are on part 3. Oh, conveniently, we're on part 3 of the trial. Hey. Okay. Conveniently part 3. It timed it pretty nicely there for us. Okay.
I'm still thinking about the crime of the week thing. I assume it's pretty hard to do white-collar crime outside of, like, business hours.
Yeah, I imagine, like...
money laundering doesn't happen on the weekends.
I almost said something. I was gonna say unless it's an anime convention, but like...
I suppose there are some events, but like...
there are literally some conventions that are just money laundering fronts. I'm not lying. This is factual. People have been to jail over it. It's really bizarre.
At least they're entertaining money laundering schemes. Most money laundering happens behind closed doors.
Right?
You get like your mattress firm. That's not fun. Make a convention out of it.
Thank you for the hydrate, Faye.
Be like the upstate New York mob and make pizzas.
Make pizzas.
Yeah.
The only money laundering that happens in my house is when I leave coins in my pockets, so.
Ooh.
I launder that money, man. Squeaky clean and smells fresh when it comes out. Don't, like, accidentally wash your money, guys. It's not good for the bills. Usually it's coins in my pockets, though. I don't know why. I don't usually put money in my pockets anymore, though, because I have... So I have, like, a handheld, like, a wristlet wallet, right? Because I don't always like to carry a bag with me, so I carry, like... My phone case is a wallet, also. So I carry everything in there. So that makes it more often that I have somewhere to put money if there's cash for some reason changing hands. Very important to be ready to go, guys. Very important to be ready. Kind of want a new phone case, but my phone case is not dead yet, so I'm not getting a new phone case until it dies.
You know who else is ready to go?
Uh-oh.
Us.
We're ready to go.
I'm ready to go. I'm excited.
Let's go. But yes, I'm just so out of it today. Exception has graciously offered
Been kidnapped.
to make me not be out of it, but we'll find out if that works. I'm sure I will get engaged in the story and forget that everyone is here. So, hopefully it will be better than I did on Monday, where I was so like out of it / engrossed in the story that I just started accidentally like clicking through the dialogue before we could read it. Yeah. Oops. So we will try not to do that today. But let us begin part 3 of the trial with the lady in the swan hat, this kind of a racist piece of trash.
It is true. It is true.
So I even tweeted that she's racist. I was like, I hope Twitter isn't like, you can't say racist on Twitter. I'm like, but is she racist? I don't know what else to tell you. She's virulently racist. Like,
welcome to a period piece.
Right? One of the best games in the series. I am enjoying it thoroughly. I've only played the very, very first game. Like the first like Phoenix Wright one that got brought over. And I played that back in like, when did that game come out actually? Like,
I don't remember.
I don't either. It had to have been around 20...
The DS remake, right?
2011? Yeah, the DS. I played it on the DS. My regular little DS, not like a 3DS or anything like that. Like a regular little... I had a Japanese DS because I wanted the rose gold one. So I had my little DS and I would play Phoenix Wright in between phone calls at the call center I worked at.
2007.
Wow. I played it so late because I didn't start working there until like 2010. So I played it late. Wow. That's exciting. I feel old now. That came out. What? Like, it literally came out in 2007? What?
Well, the DS version.
The DS version. When did like another version come out earlier than that?
Yeah, the original was for the Game Boy Advance in 2001.
Oh, I forgot about that entirely. Wow. So when stuff is older than you think it is, and it makes you feel old, that's what I'm experiencing right now, actually. That's what I'm experiencing. Okay. But yes, that was a time in my life. In 2001, I didn't have a handheld gaming system at the time. So I wouldn't have been able to play it then. But I got a DS when I got older and got a job and stuff. I got a DS. And it was one of the very first games I got for the DS. I also got Os Tatakai Oendan, which is the predecessor game to Elite Beat Agents. And I was very bad at it, but I've gotten better at rhythm games since then. So, you know, it's nice. Who likes that DS? I still have that DS. Memories. But yes, I am thoroughly enjoying this game. I like it better than I liked the first game already. So, you know, that's a glowing semi halfway through the very beginning of the game review. Here's my uninformed review of The Great Ace Attorney. I have played 6 hours of this game, and it's the best game ever. Anyway, okay. Legit terrified of Luigi's Mansion. Oh no. That's scary. You know, Luigi, he up to some stuff. He's shady. Shady guy. Shady plumber. He's causing more problems than he's fixing. Oh man. I can't even like joke about shady plumbers and not like think about the week I have had thus far. So I'm just like,
no.
Oh my gosh. One of my coworkers had a leak at her house and it turned into an ordeal with like 3 different plumbers. And I'm just like, what? Yeah. I live in fear. I live in fear of plumbing leaks.
I prescribe you 1 court case. Let's go.
The adulting will end now, and we will start.
We gotta get it.
Courtroom.
We gotta go to court.
All right.
We gotta go to court.
We're going to court now. God save me. 22nd November, 1:14 p.m. Supreme Court of Judicature, courtroom 2. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Was one of them Luigi? Probably.
Could have been.
All right. So this girl
we're in
just
the middle of
walked
being
in.
saved. Well, I understand you are the judicial assistant to the defense, but why this sudden ingress into my courtroom?
He gets $1 for using the word ingress.
The ingress. A judicial assistant and a woman, no less.
Whoa, excuse me. Excuse me. So we got the racist lady in the hat and the sexist prosecutor. I love this for us.
I mean, this is a systematic sexism. Women are not allowed the courtroom in 19-0-5.
Ah, okay. But unless they're a lady with a swan hat.
Well, she's literally a witness. She has to be.
No, kick her out. Throw her to the wolves. Cease and desist. Right off the bat with the sexism, it's true.
Hold on, I have to know into this. The rules state that females are not permitted into this court of law other than to testify. There it is. That's right.
Wow, you're doing what I do, where you know what it's about to say on accident. Except that you've played this before, so maybe it's not completely on accident, but like, I love
I've not actually played this before. I've watched
really?
Lark play it.
Oh, okay, well.
I was there.
Now we
helped.
know. Now we know.
I help people play it.
You're the assistant.
I'm Maya.
You're the assistant to the defense. We love that. We love that for you. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, I fully understand. I ask only for 5 minutes of time. Ooh. I have some vital evidence that I must hand over to the defense.
How did you get a job as judicial assistant when you're barred from the courtroom?
Very carefully. She's a ninja. She snuck in.
You're too late, little girl. This trial has already been concluded.
Not true. No verdict was read. Not true.
5 minutes. I will not allow a moment more.
Oh.
But, Your Excellency.
No buts. I am most grateful. Oh, now we got 3 people over here in the defense booth.
This desk is getting crowded.
Right? Get out of here. Get out of here. We're busy defending me. Oh, wait, you have evidence. Never mind, you can stay. Who exactly are you? I'm sorry, there's no time. Please simply accept this for now. Oh, it's a book of some kind. Time when I had no job, too much free time, and every Ace Attorney game that was released translated in English. Oh my god. Do
And
not
some
throw
that
my girl out. I'm
weren't.
sorry, Risha. What were you saying about Lark? I'm sorry.
And some that weren't.
Some that weren't. Oh my gosh, doing the games that are not in English. I love that.
I don't. Investigations 2 is really good, in my personal opinion. Japan only, but it's great.
We need more. This is my favorite one so far of the ones that I have dabbled in, so.
Of all two.
I think I played part of another one, but like, definitely not to the extent that I've played the first one.
Of course.
I almost finished that one. I was pretty close. But I've played a little of the second one. And I think I own most of them at this point. But anyway. Oh, I see. What is it? A report about something. Written in English. It's a good thing we basically speak English. It's Giselle Brett's research. I see. The English woman's? Oh, what is she researching? How to murder a man? Like, let's go. After the trial resumed earlier, I hurried back to the university. I went to Dr. Wilson's laboratory in the medical faculty and borrowed this paper. Oh yes, that's right. Miss Brett was studying under the professor, wasn't she? So, does this research, whatever it is, have something to do with the case? Dear diary, today I shot a man. Sorry.
What if?
I want that to be what it says in there. Like, research, like, it's like you've got your research, but then you're drawing in the margins and you draw a little gun. And that's not suspicious
today
at
I
all.
conducted some interesting research today. Picture of her shooting Wilson.
I researched at what velocity the bullet needs to travel to not exit the body. I'm sorry.
How much blood can you lose before you are killed?
People die when they are killed. But he was
We read a
already.
paper about it.
I wonder if, because there wasn't a lot of blood at the scene. So
That's
I'm
true.
like, and I know the hypothesis is that he was already dead before the gunshot. That would make sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, a little bit, because the heart's not pumping. Anyway, conjecture. I'm afraid I don't know. Oh, great, you just brought this to me even though you didn't know if it would help. Thanks. I'm just glad I have more evidence because I was in trouble. I haven't been able to listen to the proceedings of the trial myself.
Right, barred from the courtroom.
Right. Oh, no. Of course not. Come on, Kazuma. Special characteristics of curare and its effects on human subjects. Interesting. Curare? What's that? I don't even know what that is. I've never heard that word before.
Time's up.
Is it?
The prosecution demands the immediate removal of this female trespasser from the courtroom.
You get out, sir. There was too little time for me to read it in detail. But I've summarized what I could on a note just inside the cover. If you think it could be valuable, please cast your eye over it. Oh, she speaks so formally. She's so cute. This is wonderful. Thank you. Giselle's
According to
report has been
Wikipedia,
entered
the
into
pre-encyclopedia, it might be pronounced Kurari.
Karari? Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder what it is.
I'm not telling you that yet.
A report detailing an unknown poison. Oh.
Yep, okay.
They're very helpful. Goodbye then, and good luck. You! Sorry, I'm done. Husband material right here. Did she literally just vanish?
It was a ghost.
She didn't even
You have had
walk
long
out.
enough,
She
counsel.
just evaporated.
We cannot detain our English guest any longer.
All right, lady in a hat.
I ask the prosecution and the defense now one last time.
I should check the court record at this point.
Does either side have any further evidence to present to the court? I presume not, but...
The Swan did it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're pretty sure the Swan did it. That's like our leading theory.
Fairly certain, yeah.
The prosecution has made its case convincingly enough already. Nothing more to add, Your Excellency.
I'd just like to point out this is all circumstantial evidence. Ryunosuke, we're out of options here. This really is our very last chance. Okay. Yes, I know. Your Excellency, the defense does have new evidence. Here we go.
That look.
Oh, God.
The unyielding stare of a true Japanese warrior.
Your Excellency, the defense has receipts. Oh, come on, Discord. Hold on, I'll fix it. There you go. That should work. Say something?
Bing, bang, boom.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, Discord's doing that tunnel thing it does sometimes.
Ooh.
I don't know why it does that. Okay. Yes, Your Excellency.
If you wouldn't mind, perhaps you could grace us with your presence a little longer.
Quit being nice to her.
Time for a good moment.
It's a delightful invitation, but I'm afraid it's not so very long until tea time. I'll have to politely decline.
Forgive me, Miss Brett, but it seems I wasn't clear. I realized it was phrased as a question. However, I must ask you to treat that as an order.
Dang, there we go. The judge being real for once. I've said it many times before, but the Japanese language makes no sense. Quit being
They
racist.
translated that joke to English, so shut your trap. My apologies, dear lady. So, counsel, what is this new evidence that demands the court's attention?
Here we go.
Better find it.
Right here. Here we go. Examine. A poison made from the bark of certain trees in the jungles of South America. Please don't make me say the name. The hunters of the region have used it since ancient times to incapacitate their prey. Effects: instant paralysis of the entire body and subsequent death, even in minute doses. Route of entry: the above-mentioned effects occur when the poison enters the body through a wound. Oh, such as that inflicted by a blowpipe dart. I see. Practical applications. Due to its ability to render the human body paralytic, it is believed that the toxin could have an application as an anesthetic. However, a solution for the respiratory arrest caused as a result of the full body paralysis must be found first, or patients would die of suffocation. Well, don't you have pleasant research, lady?
Medicine and doctoral studies were messed up in the early ages of medicine. They didn't have clinical trials. Well, I mean, they did have clinical trials, maybe too many.
Maybe they were just experimenting on people wildly, I think.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Time to present
Clinical tribulations.
the book. Miss Giselle Brett. Here we go. We understand you were studying under Dr. Wilson at UMA University, doing research. Of course, research. Oh, no response to that. Okay. Research, by sheer coincidence, perhaps, into a deadly poison.
What?
What?
Poison? Where are you going with this, counsel?
She borrowed some. I'm gonna look it up too. I want to see how it's supposed to. Hold on.
I don't know how to read IPA, but
Here we go. Kirare.
But it's like 2 E's. At least in what I'm looking at.
Hold on. There's a pronunciation on the Googles.
Curare.
Curare. That's what it says.
Curare. It is like a horizontal bar on top of an E, but it like trails
does
off
have
very
the bar
fast.
on the top of the E.
Curare.
It's gotta be curare because that's what Merriam-Webster's dictionary says, and Merriam-Webster's dictionary has never led me astray.
We do trust Merriam-Webster's dictionary.
They have the best Twitter of all time. I am not lying. Check out their Twitter, guys. Shout out Merriam-Webster's dictionary. Okay. Curare. Okay. All right. Sorry, back to Kazuma. Back to my boyfriend now. Yeah. A toxin known as curare, Your Excellency. Even the slightest amount of this deadly poison entering the body leads to instant death.
Objection!
Try it. Try it.
What?
Try me.
What complete and utter nonsense!
Try me, you fool. Try me.
You're being tried. You're in court.
That's
this is a trial.
true. You're correct.
Curare, you say?
You are not wrong, actually.
That's why I'm the lawyer. I've never even heard of it.
You wouldn't have done.
What do you mean?
I mean, that you wouldn't have heard of curare before, for one very simple reason. It doesn't exist in our country.
It doesn't exist.
Come on, Hosonaga.
He's learning.
Kazuma would mispronounce it so badly, but also so confidently. His confidence is what I like about him, honestly. And his steadfast loyalty. Don't get me started. You'll take me back to my very first streams if I have to talk about that. Correct. Which means no matter what tests the police can do for toxins, they'd never identify curare. Okay. Slam. Why? Because there is no test available here that can identify the presence of this highly deadly poison.
What?
I mean, that's what they said, my dude.
Order, order, order! Counsel, does this deadly poison truly exist?
Oh no, we're making it up, Your Honor. According to this report authored by the visiting research student from England, curare has long been used by the tribespeople of South America as a poison to lace their arrows. It seems that it's reasonably well known among European doctors and scientists. I wonder why that is.
To lace their arrows?
The report states that it is produced from the extract of a tree that grows deep in the Amazonian jungle. And it was first brought back to Europe at the turn of the century by explorers. It claims that animals shot by arrows laced with curare suffer instant death. Doesn't that about sum it up, Miss Brett? Hosonaga's not having this.
Objection!
Trumpery! These aspersions are utter trumpery! To start with, if the victim had been administered some of this so-called deadly poison, he would have been squirming and writhing in pain, and the other diners would have surely noticed.
Oh no. Objection.
That's true. What do you say to that, Inspector? Obviously, I would have noticed a disturbance like that.
Come on, Hosonaga. I'm pulling for you, my dude. I don't remember anything like that either. I didn't notice the professor being in any kind of pain. According to this, however, it's the other way around.
What do you mean, the other way around?
I said what I said. The very fact that the victim didn't show any visible signs of distress is evidence that curare was used.
Explain yourself, Counsel.
I'm glad you asked, Your Honor. Thank you. The moment this toxin enters a person's system, it causes instant paralysis. In other words, afflicted victims lose all strength and are completely unable to move. Even if they were in total agony, there would be no visible signs of pain at all.
How terrible.
Obviously, if a man lost all the strength in his muscles, he'd collapse on the floor. But with a chair under him for support, as Dr. Wilson did, the effects could go largely unnoticed. But I don't follow, Kazuma. That's just paralysis. I thought the poison caused instant death. Uh-oh. Dots. The full explanation is extremely unpleasant. Hi,
Hey,
Nikini.
Nikini.
What's up?
How'd yo-yoing go? Yoing.
Yo. Extremely unpleasant.
Did you ever get past that frying pan with the butter?
A frying pan with butter? I missed something. I clearly missed something delightful.
This is a very funny aside for what we're about to get into.
Oh no. The poison causes immediate paralysis, as I said, leaving the victim unable to move. Not rage-inducing, oh no. But after a short time, the paralysis is so severe it causes the muscles that control respiration to fail. Respiration? Yes, Ryunosuke, breathing, sweetheart. In other words, the actual cause of death is suffocation. And all the while, the victim is conscious and aware, just unable to move. That is unpleasant, actually. That is unpleasant.
Idiots.
To the observer, it would look almost like the victim was slipping peacefully into an endless sleep. But for the victim himself, his final moments would be a living hell. What is your beef with this dude? Jeez. That is the true nature of this deadly curare poison. Okay. Stunned silence in the courtroom.
It didn't even add beeps to the periods.
Right?
And you're suggesting that this bottle, Counsel,
Who's gonna lick it and find out? Sorry.
actually contains this terrifying poison? It better be Giselle.
Objection!
Oh no, why are you objecting?
This is all very convenient, isn't it?
You are just trying not to lose, and I respect that, but you're an idiot.
Also, think of it from his perspective. He was winning, and then all of a sudden, this random girl came in with like a mysterious book, and all of a sudden, he's having to like dodge a problem from a book about poison that the defense is like miraculously acquired, written
true.
by the witness herself.
That's true.
He's pretty upset about this. A hitherto unknown poison for which there is no means of testing. What a happy tale for the defense.
Ahem. If I may.
All these facts. You think you're so clever, but you must be taught some manner.
Oh, she said shut up. Oh god, no. Here we go. It is you who must be taught. Okay, girl.
Of course. Dear lady.
Good grief. So, this is how you Japanese behave, is it? What? You steal another's honest, hard work, and then announce the results as if you discovered them. Oh my god, it was a science experiment all along. I'm appalled! What a loathsome act! Well, Miss Brett, the feeling is mutual. Damn! Okay.
Kazuma being like, I will also be racist now.
Do it. Fight her in the pit. Whatever do you mean? Capitalizing on the unfortunate circumstances of an innocent man to frame him for a heinous crime? That really is a loathsome act. Wouldn't you agree?
Objection!
Objection.
Enough of this. I, for one, refuse to accept it.
Oh, you're the only one, honey.
The idea of some poison that doesn't even exist in the great empire of Japan is breaking the rules.
Breaking the rules. You heard it here first, folks. We're breaking the law. What's so funny? Oh, excuse me. Your Excellency.
She was hesitant to call him by such an honorful title.
Right?
Yes, Miss Brett.
May I borrow that bottle for a moment, please? Oh god, drink it and die. Go for it. Solve this crime.
Well, yes, I don't see, why not?
I see why not. Hi, Ditz. What's going on? Don't give her the oh no.
Oh, Sanaga doing waiterly actions.
She's gonna drink it and be fine.
Oh,
I hate
Sanaga
this.
doing waiterly actions.
Don't get too big for your boots, you insignificant little island boys. I can't believe I have to say this.
Also, Britain's an island, you chump.
Right?
Actually, which one has, like, a greater surface area?
I don't know.
I'm looking it up.
Look it up, but you have to look it up as of the turn of the century then.
No, because there's, like, parts of Britain that are not on the British Isle. I don't care about the parts that aren't on the British Isles.
Yeah, but there's parts of Japan that weren't parts of Japan at the time. If you're speaking only geographically, okay.
Yeah, I'm speaking geographically because she
Okay.
said island boys.
She did say island boys. And Kazuma is pissed. The swan hat. She's swanning.
All right, I've got the intel.
All right, what's
The area of the British Isles, both the regular one and Ireland, is 121,000 square miles, or 315 square kilometers.
Wow, okay.
Japan, by comparison, is... Oh, frick, where'd the number go? 146,000 square miles,
Well,
or 378 square kilometers.
well.
So Japan's winning out.
Japan's winning. That'll teach you to be racist with a swan hat in a courtroom. Oh, Brett's swan-decorated hat was most likely inspired by real-life fashion from the 19th century. It was considered very fashionable for women to wear taxidermied birds on their hats, to the point that some bird species face near extinction because of excessive hunting. Wow.
The hat hunt.
Wow. It might be a real swan.
Darn.
That's a literal swan corpse on her hat, yeah. She probably killed it with the poison.
As a test.
As a test. All right, we're back to Kazuma. Thank you for that trivia, That's interesting. I love fashion trivia. Even when it's morbid. Humans are so weird, correct?
They are. They are.
just like, here, let me put a dead animal on my hat. It's just kind of like, it's like fur stoles that are still basically the animal. It's like that too. It's just like, why? All right, back to Kazuma. Sorry. To an Englishwoman such as myself, this whole affair is a farcical comedy. Your little police games and these foolish courtroom antics. It's laughable, really. Uh-oh. But I'm getting bored of it all now. It's time for the games to end. Cheers!
Ding.
She drink it, she don't die. Oh my god. Wait! What are you doing? The poison was on the plate.
That was me reading the line. That was me going,
The poison was elsewhere. We know this. We know this. No sparkle left at all. How appropriate for this shabby affair. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Wait, no, because Wilson didn't eat the steak. He was dentisted.
But he burned his hand on the plate.
That was
after
Giselle's
the-
plate.
Yeah, but he still...
She like slid it over to
touched
put
it.
it under him to.
Oh no, I can still see. Okay, Brett. If that is in fact your real name. Goodness. Whatever is the matter? You all look quite stunned.
But she taxidermied those flowers too.
We are stunned. So, no curare. The bottle was clean. Is that what you're saying? Ooh. You look quite incredulous, little boy. But of course, that's the simple truth. Good lord. The dramatic
We are in
music.
trouble now.
Thank you for presenting the findings of my research so concisely here in this grand venue. Most kind.
No curare, vine boom.
All right, Kazuma, keep it together. Thank you, waiter. Now then, Your Excellency.
Yes, Miss Brett.
He looks cross-eyed. I should like to be excused now, please. I think I've given more than enough of my time for the furtherance of friendship between our countries.
Yes, dear lady. We are most gratified with all the assistance you have given.
This cannot be happening. This doesn't make sense. There had to have been poison in that bottle. So how? How did she? How did she swallow a whole glass and live to tell the tale? I don't understand it. Well, I suppose if nothing else, this little Far Eastern charade will make for interesting conversation at the next party I attend in London. There has to have been poison in that bottle, doesn't there? But there can't have been, because otherwise she would have keeled over dead. Come on, think of something. Come on, Ryunosuke. We have all the clues now. That bottle of water. Oh, no!
We gotta figure this out. Let's figure this out.
Okay, so...
Okay.
I I think something else is poisoned, but I don't know how we could possibly prove that. That's my...
I don't think we have a way to prove that, because the fundamental fact that we got us to this point was that steak, the only thing on the table, could not have been eaten by Wilson because Wilson was doing dentistry and he was not allowed to eat. He was allowed water, but he wasn't allowed to eat.
Yeah, but they said specifically about this poison that it is affected through like wounds, so like a puncture wound. So all he needs is to have a wound of some kind on his body.
Okay, there is one wound on his body, but that's the bullet wound, and
there's the bullet wound and there's the burn.
Yeah, but the burn isn't like a wound. That doesn't hit blood vessels. That's just like cooked arm. And also, it was said that he got that after he died.
Yeah. What? There's the glass. Do they have the glass that was in her purse? Could it have been the glass?
I think that's the one she drank from.
Ah.
After all, she brought it with her.
That's true.
Can we read the poison
no spoilers,
details
though.
again?
It's not like the poison was added after a bottle poured a glass, right? What do you want to look at the details of?
The poison, the new book we got.
Made from the bark
Poison
of
made
certain
from-
trees. The hunters of the region have used it since ancient times to incapacitate their prey.
What?
Above mentioned effects occur when the poison enters the body through a wound. I mean, we don't know conclusively that he doesn't have another wound.
But the problem...
The problem is proving it. I mean, like, we're guessing at this point. I don't think the bottle has poison in it, though. I feel like the poison must have been on something else somehow. Like the glass or... Don't know.
Dang hunters getting food in the South American jungles, ruining our day.
If that bottle had poison... Okay, just talking about it. If the bottle did have poison, if she was doing research on it, it's possible that the research they were doing was into whatever prevents.
Oh, you mean like you think they had like an antidote?
Like an antidote, but because they were talking about basically finding something to be an antidote for the respiratory arrest portion of it.
Right. And she's looking pretty still right now.
She's just hanging out. I really don't think the bottle has poison in it, so I'm gonna... I'm gonna go with contains no poison and see if I get my ass kicked.
All right.
As I thought, there is no poison in that bottle. Check the
Renosuke,
autopsy.
you did think there was poison.
What? Why, Renosuke? I don't know either, Kazuma. We are freewheeling at this point, sir. Look, check the autopsy, maybe? Okay. Postmortem report. How does the poison work? It has to enter through a wound. Examine. He isn't thinking it's fine. Yeah.
I think we just gotta follow through.
I think we just
See
have
what
to
happens.
listen, yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Why Ryunosuke? I don't know either, Kazuma. Isn't it obvious? If there was poison in there, she'd be dead by now. Sometimes your unadulterated naivete. Oh my god, please learn to talk, self? Really astounds me. I can't talk. But sometimes it's in need of a good staining. Until it's as dark as your uniform in the ways of the world. Oh no.
Oh no, we're learning evil.
Is that what this color is supposed to represent?
That was a guileless ending to a promising line of inquiry, Counsel, for which you will be penalized.
Okay, cool. So we were wrong. There's got to be poison in the bottle.
There's gotta be poison in the bottle, otherwise we get arrested.
Oh my god. Ugh. This whole trial is poisoned. I was thinking it might be on the label or something, but like...
Keep going.
Okay, Anyway, no spoilers. Chat, reminder, no spoilers, thank you.
Give me mod power so I can ban everyone.
There has to have been poison in that bottle, doesn't there? All right, so we were wrong once. It's fine. But there can't have been, because otherwise she would have keeled over dead. Let's try again. Come on, Ryunosuke. We have all the clues now. That bottle of water apparently contains poison. Okay. We're trying again. The culprit did put curare poison into Dr. Wilson's carbonated water. The defense refuses to change its position, even though we changed it 5 seconds ago and got yelled at. It's fine. You're serious? Look! How come neither of these is correct?
Because we're very confused.
Good God. This has got to be just part of the tutorial. I can't handle this. You're serious?
Objection!
Oh, he's objecting. Okay.
Oh, are you blind? There is no possible way that bottle could contain poison. I mean, we just saw.
Miss Brett drinking the water from it. That's right. Which rather complicates your argument, I think. And I believe that complication can be explained by something. God.
Exactly.
Who knows? I don't know at this point.
I don't blame you. This one's tough.
I need to think through all the things that don't quite add up here. One by one, please guide me through this, Ryunosuke. I'm sure the answer is in the evidence we have in the court records somewhere. It has to be. Oh, God.
Very well. If the defense truly intends to assert this claim...
And I do, apparently.
Then I must ask you to support the assertion with evidence.
Can someone
Well,
please
here we
bring me
go.
more evidence? Oh, God.
What explains how the witness was able to consume this supposedly poisoned water unscathed?
It's hard when they give you questions that can present multiple things, but the game specifically wants one of them. Yeah.
All right. So,
I think-
the fundamental question is, why is she not dead right now?
Right. And she's not dead right now because she didn't come into contact with the poison.
Well, she did. We are attempting to prove that the bottle had poison in it, and she drank the bottle. So it came into contact with her physically, but she's not dead.
I got it. It's the swan. The swan drank it. I got this. I'm gonna snooze the ads. So it was the swan the whole time. It was. +2 to Constitution. Yes, the swan does. So we need to understand how the poison works, then how it could be applied. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm still convinced that either... So they think he was shot after he died, right?
Yeah.
And that he was also burned after he died.
Right, because he was paralyzed and or dead.
So something not involving the stake and not involving the gun. So it would have to be... That's how the swan became a hat in the first place. That is probably correct. This ad is very persistent.
Oh no, an ad of some kind.
Why is this so hard? I need to advance the plot. Okay. There's still water in the glass in the picture here. There were 2 glasses of water. She has 1 in her purse. Just think about her right now. Her glass wasn't... No, okay, so if there's poison on the bottle or in the bottle. The only difference between the bottle in the other picture, or the bottle as it is now, and the bottle in this picture is the cork. The cork. I've decided it's the cork. Because the only way she's not dead is if she literally didn't ingest the poison, or if there's an antidote of some kind.
Can we check the poison settings again? The settings, the
poison settings.
The intel, the poison setting. Can we up the poison knob? In
Yeah,
the
look,
menu?
it's made from the bark of trees. They use it to
Hunters
incapacitate
use
their
it.
prey.
Wait, so they poison their prey?
With blow darts. Yeah, it kills them.
Okay, why are they killing animals though?
Because they're hunters.
They just felt like it,
Food?
but they poisoned it.
I don't think the poison... I think the poison stays local. I don't know. I'm thinking open wound too! Which the only open wounds, the only types of wounds... Does the poison enter the bloodstream in the same way when drinking as when entering a wound? See? He did have dental surgery. Oh, wait. If there's no wound, it can't enter the body. I was so right. Thank you. I was on this track already. Okay, so the proof that something's wrong is that he had dental work done. This is our proof that he had dental work done.
I don't think we've explained the poison, like that wound fact yet to the court though.
Ooh, sorry, lightning. Sorry, I just jumped a mile. Woo!
Ooh, fancy.
Got me. It got me. Their question is about her first. Okay. Well, I mean, so he had a tooth extraction. Yeah, so he has an open wound in his mouth. The reason she doesn't is because you can ingest the poison.
Okay, then that's I think
Without a
that
wound.
fact, the fact that you can ingest the poison and be fine.
But if it
is-
gets, it has to get into your bloodstream directly, I guess. So I have to explain why she can get away with it, cause she didn't have surgery.
No, you're asking, you're arguing why she got away with it and Wilson didn't. Where we're asking is why did she get away with it? Period. So I think just the fact that the wound specification is why, like we were.
Yeah. Okay.
We
so
figured
that's
it
the
all
evidence
out, but I
they
think we
want.
figured it out too far. We need to take a step back and like show them step by step.
So we present the report.
I think so.
Okay, let's try that. Can I zoom in on it and then present a certain part of it? No,
No, but they might talk about it when they're going through.
I'm ahead of them. Okay.
Because we got the book. They don't got the book. We got the book. We know the secrets.
Okay.
Yes!
I'm gonna present the
Get
book.
educated.
The answer to this riddle is right here in Miss Brett's own research report. See, the thing is, I was correct about this from the start,
No,
And then
you
I
weren't. You were
convinced
saying it was in
myself-
the glass.
and then I convinced myself that there wasn't poison and that it was in the glass. But the first thing I said when we saw the report was that it had to enter through a wound, and therefore he had to have gotten it through some kind of a wound. It was like literally the first thing I said about the report. Okay.
Objection!
Objection. Great. Love it.
That's not a valid explanation.
Screw you. No?
After all, we don't speak English. That report is utter gibberish.
Wow.
This impudent young scoundrel is trying to ridicule the court, Your Excellency.
Ads! Okay, that's his complaint. Rip. Yeah.
Oh no, an ad.
An ad. We poll. New poll.
Don't worry, I'll none. Wait, Remy, why did your name
Thank you for the
change
gift
halfway through
subs!
this?
Thank you!
Wait a minute. Rixiavella gifted a tier 1 sub to Pori out? When did you get here? Quint is my boss.
Oh.
He doesn't like when I call him my boss, but he is.
Boreal exposed. Thank you for the gift subs, Risha. Thank you.
I am being DM'd by Quint saying I'm not your boss, end quote.
Are these pity subs because I was confusing myself? Is that what this is? Is this because
No,
you
I
feel
think there's
sorry
subs
for
to get
me?
around the ads.
Oh, to get around the ads. That's true too.
Tactical ad destroying subs.
Manage poll, view results, swan hat, real, fake, real. The votes are in. The swan hat is real. We're not bending reality. Oh my god. If my power
The
goes
ads
out,
are
I'm
gone.
starting a fight. The ads are gone on your end. Okay, my thing says there's still 30 seconds, so it might
All right,
throw
I'll wait.
another one at you. Tactical ad retreat. Hype train! Yay! Hype train! This one is real. Okay,
Ooh, fancy.
great. The swan hat is real. We have 10 seconds left.
10 more seconds until this impudent young scoundrel can continue to try to ridicule the court.
Yeah! We're back. We're back. We're back. Okay. Back to ridiculing the court. I'm not trying to ridicule anyone, honest. I'm just reading Susato-san's notes.
I concur.
Swan
This
hats.
report is too extensive to be considered in its entirety by the court.
Okay.
You will direct us to the pertinent section, counsel.
Well, I can frickin' do that.
All right, let's do it. Which section of the report reveals the alleged answer to this riddle? I think they're in numerical
Gonna
order
look
from
at it
top to
again.
bottom.
I'm gonna double check. Examine.
Here's synopsis.
Special
Here's
characteristics.
special
Enters
characteristics.
the body through a wound. Special characteristics. We've been hearing a lot about this curare poison. And it's left me curious about something.
Oh, counsel?
Discord! Hold on. Discord's being
What?
stupid. That's why I have it pulled up. There we go.
Oh, no.
Well, it sounds as though indigenous hunters have been using this poison for years and years to lace the heads of the arrows that they shoot at whatever prey they're hunting.
So we've been led to believe, yes.
And the point of hunting is to catch prey to eat. I see the logic now. Okay,
Get
I
to the
see.
point, please.
Saying you can't eat it. Yeah, okay, I get it. I get it. But if they were to use these laced arrows, doesn't that mean there would be traces of poison left in the prey the hunters were going to eat? Yes, good point. So surely the hunters wouldn't want to eat their prey, would they? Because then they'd be eating poison.
Good gracious, counsel. No, that would be madness.
I was literally just like 10 steps ahead of the game, and that's what happened. Okay, cool. I am not stupid, I'm just ahead. Yee, hype train, wee! But I actually found the answer to that conundrum in this research paper here that I am shuffling back and forth that is definitely not a book. Under special characteristics, it says this. The poison starts to work after entering the body through a wound. Stretch, snack, hydrate, let's go. I am stretching, I am stretching. Definitely needed that. Definitely very tense. Oh my god. Hold on 1 second. I am gonna hydrate, but first, let me mute. Hold on 1 second. Okay.
You got the good percussion.
I would have a snack. A lot of tension in this courtroom drama. Yeah, this is me delaying the payoff here so that everyone will enjoy the tense percussion and the ambiance.
Mark, did your username change halfway through this stream? Did that happen? You were Lark Diet earlier, now you're Luzgaz. I feel like you're
Why are we
gaslighting
confusing
me.
me? Why are we confusing me?
I'm the one who's confused.
I'm
Okay, you're
updating
updating stuff.
Okay.
Right, you're rebranding.
10 years. Okay, that's fair.
Strawammed. Through a wound, you say? I see. That makes sense.
Oh, I had muted. Good. Yes, the mention of that particular detail seemed a little strange to me, though. Uh-huh, you been caught, bish? But it all makes sense when you interpret what's written like this. When curare enters the body through an open wound, it has terrifying poisonous effects. However, slam. When it enters the body via the mouth, it has no poisonous effects whatsoever. Okay.
What? Also, I think that would make it a venom then, technically. If I understand the distinction between the two.
Isn't venom...
The way I always was taught it was like poison is if you eat it, you die, and venom is if it eats you, you die.
Oh, huh.
But I don't know if
I
that's
always
like
thought
rigorous.
venom was from animals and poison was like from elsewhere.
Well, yeah, but they're like poisonous frogs, and you eat that frog, and you are poisoned.
Oh yeah, Dit is giving us more trivia. Poison is a toxin that gets into the body by inhaling, swallowing, or absorption through the skin. Venomous is when the toxin is injected into you. All right.
All
Here
right.
we go. Miss
Cool.
Brett. Here we go. You authored this research. You knew curare's special characteristics. And you knew that you could make a spectacle of drinking that water without any danger to yourself. You meddling little. Oh my god. Rapscallion, Swan is alive again.
Bird real, the vote has returned. The bird lives.
The Swan is real.
Bird confirmed for real.
I was just taking a nap up there. Well, Ryunosuke, it turns out...
That the bird is real.
Approving boyfriend! Thanks. You're an even better lawyer than I thought you'd be. You know, it took me 2 tries. Really? Me? A lawyer? Aw.
Objection!
Yeah, me too.
All this poison talk is fascinating, I'm sure.
Oh, he's sweating. He's sweating. He has no excuse for making that expression is correct. That is correct. Approving boyfriend face.
I completely missed it, but I failed to... whatever. It doesn't matter. He was interrupted. I don't have to say what he said. Oh, thank you. But I failed to see how it possibly... I wasn't expecting a third shut up.
Right? So the ill-bred little puppy has a new toy to play with. Some facts he read in a book. But I'm afraid knowledge doesn't suit you, little boy. It only makes you look silly. What are you trying to say? Oh my god.
You're a nerd.
Please don't. Your schoolboyish logic has a fatal flaw. Schoolboyish? Flaw? He's more concerned with the flaw, correct?
Fatal?
As even your brain has managed to deduce, curare is safe to ingest. It seems likely that its effects are neutralized by the acidic nature of the gastric succus? What? Excuse
The
me?
gastric sook. But, you know, stomach acid breaks down curare. I assume what's being said here.
Exactly. Gastric suckers, what are they? Oh, yes, well, of course. So, if this lethal poison is completely harmless when drunk, the professor wouldn't have died when he swallowed it, would he? This is the part where I have to prove how it got
We
there.
made it.
Okay.
We made it.
All right, we did this. We got this. Ah!
That's right? Good gracious!
It's okay, I got this. I got this.
We're there. You've got everything you need.
That's basic science. Science that even a schoolboy should be able to understand, no?
Do 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 do.
No attack hat, I hope.
Order! Order in court! Order! Logic holds. If the lady and the professor drank the same poison, they would be affected in the same way.
Are you trying to suggest?
Yes, this curare poison is completely irrelevant to the case on trial. I can't believe she poisoned someone to not poison them.
That's right. Surely even a little cockroach like you could understand something as simple as that.
And why did you poison him if you weren't poisoning him to poison him?
Uh-oh.
It's time to go to war. It's time to be violent. It's time to be angry.
It's time.
Time to get mad. I don't want your tank, Curare. What am I supposed to do with this?
What is this welling up inside me? Oh, it's an objection. I've never felt like this before. Oh, this is cute. It's a sort of conviction to break down all the discrepancies. It's so intense, almost rage-like. And more than anything else, it's an animalistic desire to take down my prey. Oh, God.
Send it.
Good thing there's poison.
Objection!
Objection! I don't think so, Miss Giselle Brett.
Got the good music.
How dare you use that tone with me? You know very well that there is no fatal flaw here. You know exactly why, even though both you and the victim swallowed the same poison. You are alive, but Dr. Wilson is dead. Like, why else would she invite him out to dinner after he had surgery? Like,
Well, they do. They eat out for lunch every day.
I don't know, man.
Counsel, I'm sure I don't need to remind you. You must provide compelling evidence.
I have evidence!
As we now know that this poison is completely harmless when ingested. Why would Dr. Wilson alone have been killed by the curare?
You.
Send it.
You. Let's fucking go.
We're lawyers now.
We take that in.
Take that.
As Miss
Take
Brett
this
so
evidence.
readily pointed out, she drank the same water as the professor. However, there was a fundamental and fatal difference between the two diners.
A fatal difference.
Uh-oh, she's shocked. The toxic, I can't talk at all. The toxic effects of curare are only felt when the poison enters the body through an open wound. So, for a healthy person with no injuries, drinking it is completely harmless. But what if there was a wound inside the mouth of the person drinking the poisoned water?
Inside?
Yes, like the wound you might have. If you had just been to the dentist and had a tooth extracted, for example.
Oh.
Smack. Miss Brett, you've acknowledged many times in your testimony already that you were well aware of Dr. Wilson's dental appointment that day. Ah! Okay, here we go. So that's it. You used that knowledge to orchestrate this. He's so justice-y. I love him. Uh-huh. Uh-oh, she's about to lose it. She's about to do the classic The classic witness lose it.
I love the witness breakdowns. They're always so fun. They let you know you win.
Is she laughing? I don't like to repeat myself, but honestly, I can't resist. These childish courtroom games and your half-baked arguments are so puerile.
Oh, she's got some fight left.
She is. She's going for
She's
it.
fighting.
What do you mean? Don't worry, little schoolboy. You'll find out soon enough. He's in college, honey. I don't know how to tell you this. What is she doing? You see, when you leave vital evidence lying around, you never know what might happen to it.
Mamma mia.
No! Oh my god, stop her, please. Hosonaga, it's your turn! You're right there! I mean, it could just slip. No, I hate you. I hate you. Oh dear, how careless of me. I'm afraid some crucial evidence may have just been tragically destroyed. No! Oh, I don't like it. It's the English woman. She just smashed that bottle. And in the Supreme Court, what a terrible blunder.
Officer, what are you waiting for? Collect up as much of the water from that broken bottle as possible, at once!
You're wasting your time. This delightful carpet under my feet here was a gift from the British Empire.
She set up the carpet as well.
She
had it all
built the
planned
whole
out.
courtroom.
She built the courtroom.
I assure you, it will soak up the water beautifully. You have neither the technology nor the presence of mind to recover it. Okay, it's fine. How could you? You won't get away with this. Or will she? You can thump the bench and shout as much as you like, little boy. But I'm afraid we'll never know now, will we? If there really was poison in the bottle or not. You. Angry boyfriend energy. And let us not forget, we still have some very compelling evidence left intact. Isn't that right, counsel for the prosecution? Girl.
Oh, of course. You're referring to this photographic print, I presume, dear lady.
That's right. And really, looking at this photograph, it's as clear as day, isn't it? The poor professor was sitting with his back to me. So of course the only person who could have shot him from the front is the little schoolboy.
Objection!
Get him, Kazuma. No, you killed the victim that day, using curare. And then, in order to frame Ryunosuke Naruhodo for the crime, you waited until he picked up the pistol you'd arranged for him to find on the floor before you shot the professor's dead body in the chest with your own hidden gun. It was definitely in the hat. Absolutely. Oh my god, the hat is a gun. Everyone in this courtroom is dead. Then, in the confusion that followed, all you had to do was turn the dead professor in his chair around. You see, you had every opportunity to commit this crime. What a wonderful imagination you have, young man. Oh, Kazuma's mad. He's big mad. A hidden gun, you say? And I shot the professor's dead body, did I? Well, I'm terribly sorry, but you don't have a shred of evidence.
Exactly.
I hate this woman.
And as you have nothing to support your wild claims, the prosecution's stance remains
I
unchanged.
hate her.
The victim, Dr. John H. Wilson, was killed by a gunshot to the chest. Delivered in cold blood by the accused, Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Ugh. This is unbelievable. How can this be happening? We had her, but now, is she really going to get away with it? The way she destroyed that evidence was obscene. Ryunosuke. Yes, we've come this far, but now you're the only one who can finish it. Oh my god, we have to find more evidence. I hate this. What? What do you mean? We've lost a vital piece of evidence. It's true. So if there are any clues left for us to use now, they must be in your head. Okay.
We gotta remember stuff.
In my head? You told me before that your powers of observation were the one thing you could really depend upon. Well, yes, that's true, but I didn't manage to notice that this woman was a foreigner with a swan on her head. Maybe she was wearing something different. So think back again now. Try to remember every last detail about the scene that day. Everything you saw, everything you felt, every color, every smell. Ding. What I saw, what I felt. This is so dramatic. I love this for me. Every color. Ah, color photograph, suddenly. Is
This is
Kazuma
color
right?
memory.
It is color memory. You're so right.
Also, Lark is correct. You wouldn't know, but Lark is correct. I don't know the song for the thought route.
Thought route. Somewhere in the vibrant memory of the same scene in my head. Could there be another clue to expose the identity of Dr. Wilson's killer? There's a clue.
I think there's a clue.
There's a clue. Actually, Kazuma, I'm sorry if you can hear that really loud thunder, everyone. I'm right by it. It is so loud. I think I might have something. Thinking back over everything I saw, I think I might have uncovered another clue. Oh, thank goodness you can't hear it. It's so loud. It's making me crazy. You always have something up your sleeve, don't you, Ryunosuke? Approving boyfriend face. Let's go. Come on, then. Let's wipe the smug smile off that Englishwoman's face with some evidence.
To war.
With some evidence. All right. I can't wait. Wow, what a line. It's been niggling me for a while that something feels amiss in my memories of that day. Whatever it is could be the key to arriving at the truth about all this. It's here somewhere. This is destroying me. The clue that shows who Dr. Wilson's real killer must have been is... Do I just click it? Like...
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not
You.
soy sauce.
You. Oh, I forgot the controls. Hold on. Okay, I'm just checking my controls here. It's... It.
Take that!
Get him.
Take that. Inspector Hosonaga, answer me this.
Round 2, baby.
All right, Hosonaga, let's go.
Here we go. Yes? What is it?
It's his redemption arc, part 2.
Oh, you're not ready for this.
Ugh, he's still miles away. Probably thinking about that bottle being smashed.
My evidence, no! I preserved it from the crime scene and everything!
As you've said a number of times now, you strive for perfection in your investigations, don't you?
Absolutely!
Why is there key smash in my chat? Are you a bot now?
No, Dark just does this to denote laughter.
I see. I wonder, therefore, if perhaps you took anything else from the scene of the crime. Like, for instance, I love this. The plate of steak that you took to the victim's table that day.
Objection!
I'm crying.
Wait a...
She says, "Shut up! Where are you going with this, little boy?" It's just a memory that's been troubling me. What memory? I saw the scene shown in this photographic print with my own eyes that day. And I saw that on the wooden base of the plate that the steak was served on was a spattering of blood.
What?
What you say?
What I say?
Oh, really? And what of it? Obviously that must have happened when you shot the professor, but it didn't go all the way through the body. So, f you. No, that can't be the case. Ding. Take a good look at the photograph and the relative position of everything there. The plate of steak is almost directly behind the victim. If I'm supposed to have shot Dr. Wilson in the chest from the front, there's no way that blood from the victim could have ended up directly behind him. Yes. For blood to have made it onto the plate, it implies the plate was in between the victim and the shooter. Which means the shooter must have been sitting opposite the professor, as you were. Giselle Brett. I beg your pardon.
Objection!
Objection. Here we go.
This is beyond ridiculous! Fabricated nonsense! Is the court seriously expected to believe something the accused has apparently just remembered seeing?
Yes.
Hold it!
Not the hold it!
The Hosonaga hold it!
Oh my! He can't drink
This.
He can't drink the poison. It's a good thing they got rid of it. Now she has
Very
a
good thing.
hanky! She has a handkerchief. How does her mask keep getting bigger? I don't know either. Alright, Hosonaga. Come through for us, sir.
This could be the moment that my entire career in the police force has been leading to.
Inspector! You mean...
Yes, I took the plate in the interest of preserving evidence from the scene of the crime.
Oh my.
I took it, meat and all, and I don't care if they call me a crime scene thief because of it.
Wow. Amazing. You did what?
I took the steak that you had been eating, Miss Brett. I took the steak that the sergeant had been eating. And I did it all in the name of justice.
Oh my god. Then we can...
Hosonaga, you beautiful soul!
He's the only reason we're winning this trial. Then we can find out for sure whether or not there's a blood stain on Miss Brett's plate. We must examine it now and away from her so she can't destroy it or wipe it off.
Inspector! Immediately. Yes, sir.
Oh my god, a plate of steak. Oh, that's disgusting.
Sorry for the delay.
That's disgusting.
Here's what you ordered. The steak.
What is going on with Discord?
I don't know.
Okay, now I can hear you again.
Sorry. Here's what you ordered.
not
The
you.
steak.
Well, what about the blood? Is there blood on it?
Of course there isn't. Quickly, Inspector. The blood man. Show the court.
The blood man!
Of course. Examine the plate at your leisure.
She wiped it off.
I think that's you.
Oh, no. No blood. No blood anywhere. But no! That's impossible! I know I saw it. I'm sure of it. It was right there on the table behind the professor. There was blood on the side of the plate. What an unbecoming expression, little boy. You see, this is why I always say you can't trust what the Japanese tell you. Ah!
I couldn't agree more. In the case of this disgrace to the Empire. I believe we may have finally have reached a conclusion in this trial.
No, you haven't. Let's hope so. This let's pretend attempt at courtroom proceedings is painful to watch. But I do promise to do my best to forget all about it when it's over. Uh-oh. Frustrated dots.
This sorry-looking steak reveals the facts all too clearly. If the sorry-looking accused wishes to examine it again, be my guest.
The plate of steak has been entered into the court record. Are you kidding
Get
me?
evaluated. Let's look at that steak.
Let's look at the steak. I did this first case and decided I wanted to stream all of Phoenix Wright, so it got lost to the whole of future plans. Hi, Hidemi, what's up? Was the plate I saw, or thought I saw, just a figment of my imagination?
There was no steak at all.
This is it now. I've lost. Wow, you can't just go to jail like that. Your boyfriend will miss you. Ryunosuke. It's not over yet. Not until the final gavel. Yeah, non, exactly. Never stop believing in yourself. Keep looking forward no matter what. Boy, help me. Don't just say that. Believe in myself? Really? Believe in the me who believes in you, sir. Maybe I should at least examine the evidence for myself.
Because the evidence requested by the defense has not been shown to be problematic in any way, I presume any further examination of evidence in this trial will be unnecessary.
Untrue, sir.
Does the defense have any objection?
Kazuma could write a self-help book. Oh my god. That bloodstain was going to clinch the trial for me. Can this plate of steak reveal any other clues at all? There's got to be another clue. Let's look in the court record.
Let's go find some
Let's go
clues.
look at it. Let's look at a plate of steak. Shall we?
This
Shall
is
we
about to be the most
examine
mundane
a
plot
plate of
twist you've ever
steak?
seen. It's like such a plot twist, but it's also so dumb.
It's a plot twist, but it's dumb. Okay,
Yeah,
so
get ready for this.
we've got the cow marking here
Yep.
that we need to examine. This emblem on the side of the plate. Is it a cat? Oh, you are so dumb, sweetheart. It's a cow, obviously. Most likely because the restaurant's signature dish is beef steak. It seems a lot of different restaurants have their own unique tableware. How is this a cat, for real?
It kind of looks like it's got like pointy part and is a head.
So this is the symbol of Le Carnaval, is it? Okay, and then we've got our lovely steak here that is look-atable. I'm sorry.
I can hear the gears turning.
I'm sorry, what?
The flywheel has disengaged. We are spinning.
We just picked up that, like, 2-day-old steak with our hands, correct? Huh? What in the world is this? I think it's a Koban coin. And the hallmark is from the Hoi era, I believe. Oh, we come back full circle to the old dude. Okay. No, I don't mean what is it? I mean, what's it doing there? This is the wrong plate. Wait, did you say it was a Hoi Koban? Yes, and apart from the meat juices, ew, it looks to be in good condition. I imagine it's very valuable. This isn't the first time today that there's been talk of a Hoi Koban. I've heard of pearls before swine, but I've never heard of bullion and bullion. I hate this.
That's a good pun. That's a good pun. It's a good pun.
And I don't think you ever will again. This is extraordinary, though. This means... Let's examine the Koban. Oh my god. I certainly never expected to find a precious coin underneath this thick cut of meat. Okay. Whoever wrote that popped off. And it's from the Hoi era, too. That would make it really quite valuable. It's well marinated in the juices as well. Look. I don't want to look.
2-day marination.
What? Are you thinking of eating it? No. But the next time I order a steak in an expensive restaurant, one thing's for sure. My heart's gonna be racing as I lift up the meat and peer underneath it for a prize. You are about to go to jail, and you are saying this.
It's like a Kinder egg.
Oh my god, it is. I think you might have the wrong end of the stick about this, Ryunosuke. A Koban coin underneath the steak. There's only one logical explanation that you're gonna give me right now.
Utter nonsense.
Alright, let's see if there's anything else to look at on here.
Looks clean.
The steak, the koan. Let's go back. Let's go back to the people. Let's go back to this dude.
Good old curio
He
collector.
was hunting for a koban coin at the time of the incident. Alright. So, sorry, hold on. Examine. Yeah, okay, cool. There's another clue, unfortunately.
A new clue! Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Can this plate of steak reveal any other clues at all? There's another clue. Your Excellency, please wait! This plate of beef is hiding another clue!
Such a silly line.
Another clue that will reveal the shocking truth!
This beef contains secrets! There's mysteries abound! The only thing that's shocking here is your unhealthy fascination with beefsteak.
For real. Your Excellency, I think I've made myself clear, haven't I? I will not be able to turn a blind eye to any more unnecessary procrastination in this trial.
We have not seen your eyes once.
Right?
I'm sorry, Miss Brett, but we must ensure a thorough examination of the evidence.
We just touched 2-day-old steak. We're going to get a tropical disease and die.
I will not give a ruling until I'm completely satisfied that all reasonable doubt has been dispelled.
Cool. I see. As a newly affirmed ally of my country, that's still your position, is it? Thank you, Your Excellency.
Counsel for the defense, you will now clearly show the court to what you are alluding. Where precisely on this plate of beef steak is this new clue to be found?
Oh my god.
Deploy the coin.
Right there, underneath the beef.
I think we gotta open the beef. Open the meat first.
Open the beef.
There it is. There's the coin.
Oh my god.
Okay, so if you didn't look at it yourself, then this would be where you learned about it.
Yes. Wait, did you say it was a Hoye Koban? Yes.
Oh, we get to see the pun again.
It looks to be in good condition. I imagine it's very valuable. I've heard of pearls before swam, but I've never heard of bullion and bullion! Okay. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Oh my god, why is it in 2 parts? Please, I just want to click on the Koban. Alright, so I present the Koban, I am guessing. Let's try. Got it. Okay, we got it.
there.
It's a juicy Koban.
Good gracious. That's...
It's Token Rambu time.
a Koban?
Yes, sir. What on earth?
Even Brett's confused. A Hoy era one at that.
1 juicy coin. Miss Brett. This is in fact the beefsteak that you ordered. This is in fact the beefsteak that you ordered at the restaurant on the day in question, isn't it? She's not answering. Tell me, why is there an old coin seemingly hidden underneath the meat?
Shut up!
Wow, she's mad. What a ridiculous question! How should I know? I've never seen that thing before in my life. I don't know what this is, but I want no part of it.
Objection!
I fail to see how this is relevant. A coin under the meat? That doesn't track as well as the pun. So talk to Kazuma after this. That could simply have been a careless mistake by the chef in a moment of distraction.
Could it?
Why would the
Could
chef
it?
have a Hohe era Koban on his person in the kitchen? Or would he
Objection!
gently...
Smack. Don't be absurd. We're supposed to believe that this happened by accident in the kitchen? A rare Hoye Koban just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak. If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll rip up my ticket to Great Britain right now. He's right. It can't be a coincidence.
Man, that coin's like 200 years old for the contemporary time of the game.
Your Excellency.
Yes, Counsel? The Hohe era was only like 7 years.
A rare Hoye Koban just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak? If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll give up my lawyer job right now. Oh, honey.
You're not
a lawyer. I hate it when I lose my rare penny worth like $1 billion under a stack of pancakes.
Objection!
I hate it when I lose my rare diamond in a box of cereal. By all means, don't let us stop. You know what invited you.
God.
Shut up!
Perhaps, little boy, you should realize that it is you who are irrelevant. Even though I'm the one on trial here? Smack. The point is, it's essential that we ask the owner of this coin if he can explain what it's doing under that stake.
The owner?
The old man. Yes, it's obvious. There's only one person it can belong to. This guy. You.
Take that!
Present.
Curio collector, prepare to collect testimony.
Obviously, it can only be the antiques dealer and owner of Rasute, Curio Correcta-san. Curie, as in Mr. Cucumber something? Honestly, these ridiculous Japanese names are quite unfathomable. Girl.
Ah, yes. The old man who testified earlier alongside the military sergeant, correct?
Yes, Your Excellency. I remember him saying that he was up to something with his Koban coin when it happened. Girl, you wear a swan on your head, for real. At exactly the moment the gun was fired.
Oh wait, I wasn't here when we had voices for these two.
Uh-oh, now you gotta make something up.
Well, am I the one voicing them?
Yes,
Or are you...
go for
okay,
it.
Okay.
You get to
Alright,
be
fine.
everybody. I'm
I-
over here trying to figure stuff out. You can read. It's fine. We got
Okay,
this.
okay,
Teamwork.
okay.
Teamwork.
The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor.
Too busy on the floor. Sorry, what were you doing?
Hunting for treasure. Indeed, the Hoera Koban, my prized coin. That'll work. Then this Hoera Koban, do you mean to tell me?
Well,
Objection!
objection, of course.
No, please, why would Correcta-san's Koban be sandwiched between the victim's beefsteak and its plate? It makes no sense.
It doesn't make sense, but we gotta figure it out anyway.
It doesn't make sense. It makes Koban.
Which is why I'm asking to bring Correcta-san back to the witness stand, so we can ask him.
Officer, bring both witnesses that testified earlier back in here.
Oh my god, we're gonna have 50 witnesses.
Without a moment's delay. We got camera angles.
Right? I can't believe we come back round to that pair again. But I have a hunch, a strong hunch, that if we chase down the real significance of this Koban, we'll find that it's a key element in the case.
It's a very powerful hunch.
A mighty hunch.
Oh, we got so many witnesses on the stand now. All
so
four.
many witnesses.
5 if you count Ido.
Oh my god.
What's this all? Well, hold on.
Uh-huh.
What's this all about? Why have I been called up again? Don't you realize that it's dinner time for little baby Ido? When my son's belly is empty, he's fiercer than a pack of wolves. Exploited by the police we were. Like miserable dogs, forced to bear false witness.
He just got a whole Tonto there.
And when cast from this courtroom myself, I became a ruined man in a trice, a worthless, withered antique. Nothing more have I to say. The sun has set on this rusty shop's owner's existence. Be that as it may, Kodekta-san, something has come to light that requires your clarification.
Here we go.
As far as your rusty memory serves, have you... Ah!
It's in his
Yeah.
foot!
That's it! The one! The very one! The very exact one, that is! The resplendent, splendiferous Hoei treasure that my rusty bones managed to misplace that fateful day! It can't be!
This is exciting. As I thought.
Young man! Enlighten this decrepit old fool! Put me out of my misery! Where was my treasure? Where was it dropped?
In a stake.
I feel like I'm accidentally getting too close to Ouchie.
Oh, I'm not sure if it was dropped anywhere. We found your coin sandwiched between a beef steak and its plate, soaking in the seasoned meat's juices. This is such a stupid line. I hate it.
Sandwiched, soaking, seriously?
Clearly it couldn't have fallen there by accident. Which means somebody must have hidden it there on purpose.
Somebody concealed my Hoei treasure between a slab of meat and a metal plate? Who would do such a thing? Such an unconscionable thing. Unconscionable, my apologies.
Kazuma doesn't know. Ouchie doesn't know. The judge doesn't know. But I know.
Excuse
Hosonaga
me.
knows. Oh shit.
It's time to declassify some things. Could I say something?
Yes, Hosonaga. In fact, please do. Yes, of course.
Proceed, Inspector Hosonaga.
Uh-huh.
I mentioned this earlier on in the trial, but I was working undercover in the restaurant in order to investigate another case.
Ah, it's relevant finally.
Ah, yes, that's right. The secret underground operation. Undercover. Underground.
Underground.
The Carnival is a high-class Western cuisine restaurant. It attracts wealthy diners, including many foreigners. Recently, there's been a run of similarly executed theft targeting the restaurant's rich clientele.
It's the hat.
A number of such incidents have been reported to the police bureau.
Were they all at 2 p.m.?
Wicked crimes indeed. We wanted to nip the case in the bud quickly, especially with so many foreigners being affected.
So that's why you were sitting undercover, is it?
Yes, I took on the job of waiter at the restaurant in order to flush out the criminal.
I see.
It seems likely that this Koban incident is the work of the same thief.
So unbeknownst to us, there was a master thief at work in the restaurant on a regular basis. The place was already the scene of several crimes, it seems. I don't know about the master thief part, but the identity of the person who stole and hid Korekta-san's Koban is all too clear.
What? What? I think the court would like to hear the defense's view on the matter.
I don't have one. Oh no.
Tell us, who is the despicable scoundrel that stole Korekta-san's Koban and hid it under the steak? I think this is just a matter of process of elimination. It wasn't
Okay.
us. It wasn't Kazuma. It wasn't Ouchie. It had to have been someone there.
Yeah, it was either the army sergeant or Giselle.
I'm going to vote it's not Giselle on the count of racism. I don't think she would think anything from Japan is worth stealing.
That tracks. Maybe it was him. Maybe it was
Yeah.
Dr. Wilson. The only reason I think it might be the army sergeant is because he was looking at it in the first place.
Right. They were discussing sales and stuff.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier, you just blurted out randomly that you thought that this was the wrong steak when there was no blood on it.
Yeah.
Which would mean logically it would be the sergeant's steak. And I think it may be more logically reasonable to say he would hide a coin if he stole it under his own steak.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking, of it being his steak and it being hidden under there because he stole it and hid it. So
makes sense to me.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here.
Take that!
Let's see if we're correct. Oh god. Obviously, it can only be you. Sergeant, yes sir, no sir.
What? How? How dare you? You monster!
Monster? Uh-oh.
I stole that Koban, did I? I'm the mastermind thief of La Carnival, am I? You're seriously accusing me of these crimes, cadet?
He's sweating, though.
But it wasn't me. It was Ido. Ido is the mastermind behind all this.
Excuse me? Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? The baby did it? Yeah. What? You would push the blame for your crimes onto your own son, an innocent little baby. It's you who's the monster, Sergeant Nosa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity clop.
Wow. What is going on? Oh my god, an ad!
Nippon Imperial Army Sergeant Yesanosa, preparing to stand down in the Supreme Court, sir.
And we got an ad right as that happened. Are you kidding me?
Perfect timing. Hey, look, it's an ad.
Timing. It is an ad.
I guess we'll have to wait. I'm getting a lovely ad for a grill that cooks pizza.
A pizza grill?
Yeah. 12-inch pizza at like 950 degrees.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's a pizza oven. Okay.
I think the game audio is messed up.
I agree. Something anomalous has happened.
Something just happened. Yeah.
Well, thanks to the ad, we have time to fix it.
Exactly. We're gonna hit G. We're gonna save. Oh yeah, the game audio is hecked.
Did it change microphone or?
No, it. Let me try one thing. No, it just does this with my games and with Discord sometimes, where it will,
Anomalous.
Yeah, let me exit the game. Gonna jump back a screen. It's okay, you're still here even though you're not on my screen, I'm sorry. Exit game. Save. Yes. We'll fix it during the ad. I got 1 minute to fix it. Ah! This better work. This better work. This better work. This better work. It sounded right. It sounded right. It sounded right. It was doing this before the stream too. I had to turn it off and turn it back. I had to close it and reopen it. It's Still doing it. Let me try closing Steam. Sorry, guys. I'm fixing it. A grill for your steaks. Yeah. A grill. Sports ball. I'm getting messages from bots. They need to leave me alone. Get $1 for $1.99. Now you're doing the tunnel noise. This has gotta be my sound card. It's gotta be my sound card. I might need to. I'll check on them. This is ridiculous. All right, there it goes. Now it's correct. Continue. Is this the correct save file? Yes. Okay. Yes, hold on. Let me reshare it. I just punched my mic. It's fine. Share my screen. Back to the game screen.
We're back. All right. Ads are done. Audio's good. Are we clear to proceed?
I think you're back. I'm back. We're back. Let's go. Okay.
We are back. Okay, let's do this.
Do any of you know of the extraordinarily low wages the Nippon Imperial Army pays those it expects to keep our country safe? I understand that the temporary increase in taxation owing to the recently ended conflicts remains in place. And I have heard it's hard for lower-ranking soldiers to make a living, yes. Right, World War I ended, like, recently. All I want is to put a hot meal on the table for my son.
That's why you were stealing things at the restaurant?
The place is heaving with money.
Aha.
Every 3 days, I'd go in there and do reconnaissance for a target. And I'd enjoy chopping my way through a good steak at the same time.
That's where your money's going, my dude. It sounds like he doesn't bother with a knife and fork even, which is worryingly believable.
Yeah, he just munches, he chows down.
And your target that day was the old man and his koban.
Yes, sir. He was an easy mark. I slipped the coin into my pocket without any trouble at all. A veritable phantom thief you are. I was all set to leave the steak I was halfway through devouring when it happened.
Bang. Aha. Yes, when the professor was shot.
I knew that if the police conducted a search and found the coin in my pocket, I'd be finished. Ido too. So I hid the incriminating evidence as fast as I could. On the double! I slipped it under the steak,
It was the wrong steak.
hoping that I'd be able to rendezvous with it again at a later date.
Wow. 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 Amazing. Truly. Truly. Truly amazing. This is ridiculous. Perhaps you could carry on with this absurd prattling in your own time.
I forgot you're here, Brett.
Right? Well, Miss Brett.
Oh, of course, dear lady, of course. How rude of us.
Quit it. Quit it.
I'm quite sure there's no need to detain you any longer at all.
Please.
T-pose.
May the esteemed gentlewoman please be excused, Your Excellency.
No.
T-pose to establish submissiveness. Indeed. Thief of the Koban was clearly perpetrated by this baby-saddled sergeant.
Oh my god.
It would certainly appear to be unrelated to Dr. Wilson's murder.
Of course it is. Hiding a coin under a lump of meat? The sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me. Nonsense, is it?
Well, oof.
And as for picking up your steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork? It's beyond nonsense. It's pure madness.
Table manners. Very well. Now that all questions concerning this witness's testimony have been answered,
We gotta hold it.
I see no further justification for detaining her.
She did it.
Miss Brett, you are free to leave.
No! Thank you, Your Excellency. Good luck, everyone. And good day.
And good night.
Dots. More dots.
He's looking.
Yunosuke, what's the matter with you? This is no time for daydreaming. Oh, no, it's just... Something about Miss Brett's parting words there got me thinking. I can't quite work out what exactly, but something she said jarred with me. I feel like there was a contradiction in there somewhere. Something didn't quite add up. If that's the case, don't just stand there thinking. Make your voice heard. Oh God, sorry. You can think later, but if you don't call out now, it'll be too late. The trial will be over.
Hold it!
We hold it. Wait, Miss Brett. Oh my God, please just destroy her. We can postpone thinking. Thinking is postponed to next week. What is it now? I'm afraid just one last time. There's something I'd like to ask you. I'd like you to explain the contradiction in your parting words from just a few moments ago. What are you talking about? What contradiction?
Objection!
Oh my God.
What new student nonsense is this?
Well,
Student nonsense is a good name for a thing.
student nonsense. What parting words are you talking about, Ryunosuke? Hiding a coin under a lump of meat? The sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me.
Agreed.
She didn't do it. It's not her steak. I'm telling you. And as for picking up your steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork, it's beyond nonsense. It's pure madness. It's not her steak! Sorry. Yes, I'm right. What she said there exposed an undeniable contradiction. We gotta look at the steak again, don't we? Oh my God.
I'm going to need to see evidence, counsel.
The evidence is your mom. Okay, I'm done.
If Miss Brett's words truly are contradictory, where is the evidence to prove it?
So I just gotta figure out. Yeah, this has a big bite taken out of it. Look. It's got a bite taken out of it. Just bites, so it's not her steak.
That's the plot twist.
If I examine it again, we get the Koban dialogue again, don't we?
Yeah, don't.
Like, let's present the frickin' steak.
Steak 'em. The steak that Miss Brett had been eating before the professor was killed, yeah. Go on.
It's not her steak. More accurately, Your Excellency. The steak that was on the victim's table just before the professor was killed.
An important distinction.
Yup.
Now you're just splitting hairs.
We did postpone thinking, but only for a couple of minutes.
Thinking deferred.
She's fine. Not true. Doesn't something about this steak strike you as very unnatural?
Unnatural? What on earth do you mean?
It's extremely obvious. I'm talking about the shape of the edge where it's been eaten. Gasp. I see you've noticed it too, Miss Brett.
Noticed what exactly, Counsel?
Just a few moments ago, Miss Brett claimed no Englishman could even contemplate picking up a steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork.
Of course she did. She's a refined English gentlewoman herself.
Then take a good look at this steak. In particular, the edge where it's been eaten. I see. It's a chomp. As you can see, there are clearly defined barbaric teeth marks there.
Oh,
Dots. Ah! It looks like Miss Brett has realized something. So, if the witness, as she claims, wouldn't contemplate eating anything without using a knife and fork, there shouldn't be teeth marks in the steak at all.
Objection!
Dramatic music again.
what is your actual point?
Her teefies did not impact the steak, sir.
Perhaps the delightful Miss Brett was ravenously hungry and couldn't help it.
Oh, her dignity. Her dignity can't stand it. Oh no.
Oh, whatever you say, dear lady. She didn't say anything.
She didn't say anything, yeah.
This is a Pavlovian response.
As I said, I really must be leaving now. Afternoon tea with the Minister of Justice cannot possibly wait any longer.
Why are you friends with the minister?
Right?
Of course. This will all be over in the blink of an eye.
Girl. Oh my god.
Rest assured, I'm about to put this rookie in his place.
Wow, she said, shut up. I've heard enough, you irritating little spectacled samurai relic.
Of course, dear lady.
What's the matter, Miss Brett? Have we ruffled your feathers? Why does Cosima make these deadpan puns? Clearly the witness knows what this means. She's realized the catastrophic implications the teeth marks in the steak have for her. Ryunosuke, do you know where you're going with this? Yes, I know where I'm going this time. I'm not gonna freak up again. God. Yes. Now at last, it's all come together. This is the wrong steak. The mysterious teeth marks in a steak that had allegedly been eaten with cutlery. The reason why the bloodstain I know I saw somehow seems to have disappeared. And most importantly, the evidence that proves once and for all who shot Dr. Wilson that day. Oh my god, the dramatic music, let's go.
I accept that these teeth marks in the steak are a little unnatural, as you put it, Counsel. But what exactly are you suggesting that tells us?
Everything, Your Excellency. In orange, even.
everything? In orange?
Yes, I believe that these barbaric teeth marks in the stake here amount to conclusive evidence in this case. Evidence that will prove beyond any doubt who shot Dr. Wilson.
Shut up!
Conclusive evidence? How many times have I heard that today? You wouldn't know the meaning of the phrase, typical Japanese empty threats. How can you be so sure? Oh, he's at it. Oh, it's quite simple. If you really had such conclusive evidence, you would have presented it to the court long ago. Actually, the evidence I'm talking about hasn't been brought before the court yet. Oh, really?
Hasn't been what?
What you say? What you say? But just because it hasn't been shown yet, doesn't mean that the evidence does not exist.
Objection!
This is absurd! The trial has run several hours already, and you say there's evidence yet to be brought forward? There can't be! I don't believe you have it!
Hosonaga, come through.
Objection!
I don't, but there is someone who does have it. Someone in this very courtroom. And then it auto-saves. Okay. Gasp. And if that person is willing to submit the piece of evidence I'm referring to, it will solve every remaining mystery about this case.
Very well. I have a feeling this will be my last request of the defense in this trial.
You say that every time, Judgy.
Who possesses the conclusive evidence that will reveal the truth about this whole affair?
It's Hosonaga.
Osanaga, bring us home!
Let's go. He has the other plate. He said he has it.
Take that!
The answer is obvious. It's Inspector Hosonaga.
What? I have it?
Yes.
You think I've been withholding conclusive evidence?
No.
That's ridiculous.
Come on, Hosonaga. No. I'm not saying that. Everyone's attention has been focused on this stake with the teeth marks.
Yes.
Wait for it, Judgy. Now, earlier this afternoon, Sergeant Nosa told the court the following. I'd enjoy chomping my way through a good steak. And, as well as admitting to stealing Korekta-san's coin, he had told us that he slipped it under the steak.
You watch it, cadet. I'm a superior officer.
Sergeant Nosa, could you please confirm something for me?
My Nosa voice is so inconsistent.
It's fine. My everything is inconsistent. Was the stake that you put the coin under, in fact, your own stake?
Shut! Affirmative, of course. I might be a soldier in the Imperial Nippon Army, but still. I'm not brave enough to ask a foreign gentle lady if she'd mind me handling her meal to hide something in it. Manhandling, not handling.
In other words, the stake that the detective submitted as evidence earlier was in fact Sergeant Nosa's meal.
Objection!
Object all you want, I'm right!
But that makes no sense.
No, you make no sense. Sit down.
He ain't making any profits from this trial.
Right?
That plate was taken from the victim's table.
And
Objection!
yet, the gentlewoman doesn't take bites out of her steak, nor did she have any opportunity to steal the coin. Of course I didn't steal it. To even suggest such a thing would be an affront to the entire British Empire.
Well then, how do you explain this paradox? Exactly! Surely you're not going to suggest
Oh, I am.
that that sergeant switched the two stakes over.
Not the sergeant. It was the swan. Gasp.
You did switch the plates?
Oh, did he?
Well, after it happened, the,
Uh-oh. The bang.
When I saw the civilian had been murdered right in front of my eyes like that, I panicked. As I said, I immediately lifted my stake and hid the coin underneath it. But then, when the waiter announced he was an undercover policeman, I thought I'd had it. If he decided to investigate my slab of meat, that'd be it. I'd be getting my marching orders. So when the cadet here was arrested and taken off to the kitchen, I seized my chance.
Oh. He switched it after.
That makes sense.
With military precision and timing, I switched my stake with the one of the foreign lady's table.
What? You can't have! I never saw you do such a thing.
It was called Operation Lightning Bolt. There was no time for strategic planning. It was do or die, I tell you. So yes, I did what had to be done. Unbelievable! However, fear not, Prosecutor-san. What now? I swear on the brass buttons of my uniform, that is all I did, sir. All you did? That's plenty, Sergeant.
Good grief. Here we go.
Yes.
So, if Sergeant Nosa switched the plates over, it means he took Miss Brett's steak and the plate it was on back to his own table.
Yes, that follows.
Inspector Hosonaga,
Yes?
earlier in this trial you told the court this. You said that you had not only taken Miss Brett's steak after the incident, but also the sergeant's. It's gonna have blood on it. Let's go. Let's go. That to preserve evidence, you had taken both.
Ah!
Gasp. Oh, now is she chewing on her mask? What is she doing? She's freaking out.
That's correct.
She's freaking out. Then please present it to the court now. The plate that was actually on the victim's table at the precise moment he was shot.
Get the pursuit music.
Let's go. Oh, she's mad now. What can that possibly tell us now? I mean, a cold slab of tough meat? It can't have the slightest bearing on the case.
Objection!
Get him, Cosma. No! You're not wriggling your way out of it this time, lady. I beg your pardon. Surely you're not that forgetful. Surely you remember the reason why the steak pan promises to prove such a problem for you, no? You're the ones who decided it was a problem, not me. The reason the defense asked to see that plate was to confirm something the defendant remembers seeing. Thinks he remembers. I'm quite sure of what I saw, Miss Brett, because I remember everything, except when I don't. Just except when he doesn't.
It happens to anyone.
It's fun. It's just, you need the boyfriend energy directed directly at him for him to be able to like access the latent memories.
Right.
On the side of the plate that was on the table directly behind Dr. Wilson, there was a clear spattering of blood from the gunshot wound to the victim's chest. I believe the defendant's memory serves him well. Ding. And now we have the evidence to prove it. The plate you were eating from, Miss Brett.
Let us not prolong this any further. Inspector, you will show the evidence to the court.
Let's go.
Present the beefsteak and plate that was originally on the victim's table at the time of the incident.
Let's go. New steak. Old steak? Old steak. New old steak.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, Hosonaga. The real hero. Oh, there's
Let's
blood.
do
Let's
this.
go.
Sorry for keeping you.
The good shit right here. Oh, yes.
Here's the other steak in its plate. Please, feel free to examine it.
Oh, I will, thank you. The blood stain. It's clearly visible. Look!
Yes!
Your other cold 2-day-old steak for real.
The leftovers.
Now this makes everything clear. The blood you can see on the side of the plate, at least I didn't have to point it out to them this time, shows that at the moment the victim was shot, he was facing the table with his back to me. In other words, it's impossible for Naruhodo-san to have shot the victim. Ah!
It can't be!
In fact, there's only one person who could possibly have shot Dr. Wilson from the front. I'm sure everyone knows by now who that person is. You might as well say it. Ugh! Ugh! She's mad. That's right, Miss Giselle Brett. It's you! Yeah, get her! Get her! Is she gonna have the victim break, the witness breakdown? The actual person who did it breakdown? Oh, the swan died.
One died.
The swan died. Oh god. It's extra dead now. Outdone? By a Japanese? Me? By a Japanese schoolboy? No. No, no! I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what is going on? I am not reading that. Is she just that is
Wrong
Did she
direction.
just die?
You rotate your direction 180 degrees this instant. Get back down here and then keep going.
The chicks all over everything. What the f— Please excuse my little outburst. I briefly lost my composure. That was a little
your soul.
outburst. Most unbecoming behavior for an English gentlewoman. Forgive me.
She recovered fast.
Right?
Well, Miss Brett,
Confess. Confess already.
I think it's time you told the court what actually happened that day. The truth this time.
The truth! Yeah, what does a big outburst look like then, for real? Gladly, Your Excellency. It was I who took the professor's life, using curare. Oh my god. As you surmised, I chose that particular day for one very important reason. The professor had a dental appointment for the extraction of one of his teeth in the morning. So you planned to kill the professor, knowing that no trace of poison would be found in his water. Because curare is unheard of here in Japan. Yes. Of course, I never intended to remain at the restaurant for as long as I did. I only needed to see the professor take one tiny sip of his water, and it would be all over. I would place the steak I had ordered in front of him to make it appear as though he had been dining alone, and leave immediately. However, before any of that happened, there was an unexpected visitor at the professor's table. That would be me, I suppose. Yes, you. Who else? Such a trifling matter, but the fact that you decided to come over to greet the professor meant that I had lost my chance to slip away unnoticed. In due course, the professor took a sip of his water and was paralyzed. I made sure he was sitting in his chair such that he wouldn't fall. There was no going back at that point, so I concocted a plan at the spur of the moment. A plan to pin Dr. Wilson's murder on this innocent man. Admit it, I happened to know that the professor always carried a gun. I decided to use that fact to my advantage. Oh well, it wasn't her gun. Okay. I had the bottle of curare in my handbag. And my own, she did have a gun! My own pistol concealed under my skirt.
I guess that means it was Wilson's gun that Renosuke picked up.
I guess so.
Under your skirt?
So I was right. There were two guns. Yes. And then I finished my coffee and got up to leave. That's when I noticed the professor's gun, which you had presumably placed on the floor. Placed where you were sure that I would notice it. And everything went according to plan. You noticed the gun, as I'd intended. And then, just as you bent down to pick it up, bang. That's when you shot the professor with your own gun. Even though at that point, he was already dead. Naturally, the gunshot caused a commotion, at which point the waiter appeared.
Obviously, I assumed Naruhodo-san was the culprit and apprehended him.
In the chaos, she slipped out.
I took him to the pantry that adjoins the kitchen and locked him inside.
That's when I took the opportunity to turn the professor and his chair around. Because of course, you needed to make it look like the defendant had shot Dr. Wilson from where he'd picked up the gun. Uh-oh.
End of story.
We did it. We did it. We did it. With only one error. Amazing. So there you have it. That is the entirety of my misdemeanor. Wow.
You're calling it a misdemeanor.
Wow. Wow. My cat is coming to see me. Hi, buddy.
Do not get Ouchie to prosecute for her eventual trial.
Right?
He will be too much of a simp to actually do his job.
Your Excellency.
Yes.
I wonder. Might I speak with you in private later? What? No.
I shall call on you.
Thank you. Good day then, everyone. I hope you can forgive me, Naruhodo-san. No. No. No forgivies. No takebacks. Did she just disappear? She just disappeared too. Oh my god.
It would seem
This trial has finally run its course. I presume the prosecution is in agreement? This can't be! Takatsuchi Aoshi does not lose! Not to the likes of this rookie student!
You'd better start getting used to tough opposition.
Ah! Inosuke Naruhodo!
What? Yes?
This insult to the Aoshi family name will never be forgotten.
Literally, never. Literally never. You've become conceited with age, Council, but the old have to stand aside and make way for the new. Never, right? It's the way of the world. May you never forget that.
Hey, look, it's your GIF.
Wee, wee.
Get a new haircut.
1,000 millennia may pass, and still, the Aoshi clan will never measure up to the Naruhodo clan. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Canon. Canon.
It is canon.
It's so canon. You move to America, change your name to Pain, and you're still getting your butt kicked.
This trial in the Supreme Court of Japan will, I believe, go down in history as the start of a new chapter in our country's judicial system.
Right? Cursed his entire lineage, exactly.
Despite being summoned as the accused, you, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, presented an excellent case.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I am back to shifty eyes.
The use of evidence and deduction to unravel the truth is a modern methodology. After all, it has only been a few short decades since our country opened its doors to the wider world. But the Western ideas of science are rapidly gaining acceptance here. I feel sure that science will soon bring new methods of investigation and new procedures of justice. A new future of law awaits, but what will it look like? I cannot begin to imagine. That is for the young to pursue. Kazuma Asogi.
Yes. I have one word.
After this trial, you are set to embark on a journey of discovery to the illustrious British Empire. Learn all you can. Absorb everything of the wider world that you are able to. And do not forget to fulfill the mission imposed upon you.
I understand, Your Excellency. What was that about? Why do you look so grave all of a sudden? Ah, never mind. Oh, a mystery! Excuse me?
We've got intrigue.
Oh, heck.
As for you, Ryunosuke Naruhodo,
Oh, yes?
in you I sense, how can I put it, unusual potential. I very much look forward to seeing how you carry that onwards.
Change your major. Thank you, Your Excellency.
What is his current major?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Probably artist.
Not a
Or
lawyer.
that I have initially as. We make some good landscape paintings.
It is time to deliver the final verdict.
Here we go.
I hereby find the defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, not guilty!
Not guilty! We did it! Yay!
Love the blossoms.
Woo.
This court is now adjourned.
We did it.
We win!
22nd November, 2:46 p.m. Supreme Court of Judicature, Defendants, Antechamber 5. Talking to myself. I can't believe it. I can't believe what's happened. You're a lawyer now, kid. I made it. I defended myself and made it through that horrendous trial. Not advised for people to do that, actually, guys. It's not advisable. Ryunosuke. You finally pulled it off. Congratulations. Well, I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Kazuma. His big laugh. No, it was a pleasure to watch you at work. So you owe me an extra large sukiyaki from the place on Yunmei University Street. Don't forget.
Good afternoon. All your hard work has certainly paid off. Oh, frick.
It's the girl!
I thought it was her dad. My mistake.
Me too. I thought it was him too. Congratulations to both of you for proving Naruhodo-san's innocence. Ah, our trusty judicial assistant. You worked hard for that result too, you know. Oh no, I didn't do anything. Thank you so much! If we hadn't had that research report of Miss Brett's, I don't know how things would have turned out. Your kind words should really be from my father. I was simply doing as he asked. It was his idea for me to go to the university and investigate. Your father? Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me for intruding on court proceedings, Your Excellency. Susato Mikotoba, Judicial Assistant to the Defense. Speaking of Mikotoba...
Ah, there you are. I believe congratulations are in order.
He is here now. He showed
Now
up.
he's here. Naruhodo, you did an excellent job.
Thank you, Professor.
Oh no, it is I who should be thanking you, after all. Your efforts exposed the true criminal that took the life of my good friend.
Good friend? Oh yes, you mentioned that before. It was you who actually invited Dr. Wilson to Yunmei University, wasn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Professor Mikotoba studied overseas himself. He went to study forensic medicine in Great Britain. Presumably that's when you met Dr. Wilson.
Exactly. In those days, we worked together in the same hospital.
Aw. Oh, you worked together. I've never heard you mention that before.
Well, it was a long time ago now. Besides, it's your turn, Asogi.
Aww. Aww.
Great Britain is a magnificent country. It leads the world. In science, medicine, engineering, culture, and of course, in law. Watch and learn, my boy. See what's happening in the world's largest melting pot.
I will. I'll learn all that I can. I swear on this, the spirit of the Asogi clan. You're not taking that sword to Great Britain, are you? Of course I am. That's cute. A Japanese man's katana is his soul. This blade shows me where I need to go. I love him. And cuts down anything that's in my way. Just smart dummies with swords. It's great.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yes, I've definitely seen how sharp it is already with my own eyes. That reminds me. What's happened to the woman? To Giselle Brett, I mean. After all, she's guilty of murder.
Ah, yes, her.
She got away with it.
It's not easy to tell you this, but
What do you mean? Surely she's going to face trial herself now. She's the true culprit after all.
She will be leaving Japan in the very near future. For Shanghai.
What? Shanghai? Uh-oh.
Giselle Brett will not appear in court again in this country. I'm certain of that.
What? But why not?
It's a matter of consular jurisdiction.
Oh, Inspector Hosonaga!
It was a hard-fought battle in the courtroom today. Very impressive to watch.
Thanks.
I must congratulate...
But what's this about consular jurisdiction?
We cannot try this particular foreigner for her crimes here in Japan.
What? We can't try her. But then, who? Who's going to bring her to justice? A British consular court will hear her case. Somewhere far away where our voices can't be heard. But why a consular court? Professor, I simply don't understand. I thought consular courts were a thing of the past now that we've signed the friendship treaty.
Yes, in normal circumstances, you're right.
Then, so long as this is not a serious incident of a highly political nature to our respective governments. They can't invoke a consular court just like that. Oh, can't they? Yes, she's a student, but that doesn't justify our government's making secret agreements about her fate, does it? Something strange is going on. You know too much. Be careful. Be careful, you know too much. I don't like this. So Miss Brett can't be held accountable for her actions here in Japan.
I'm afraid that for the young student, today's trial was nothing more than a game all along. There was never any danger of comeuppance for her.
That's why she confessed so easily. I don't believe it.
The British government's Foreign Affairs Ministry has demanded that we hand over custody of Miss Brett. They're obviously taking this case of a foreign student committing murder very seriously.
Are they?
But it's all going to change from now on. We can make it change.
Good. Let's go.
This is a time of great turmoil. This new era held by the start of the 20th century. One day, I have no doubt, that woman will receive the judgment she deserves.
Yes. Change is coming, and we're the ones driving it.
Well, I think that's enough seriousness for now. This evening calls for celebratory drinks.
Okay. But, Professor... You're right. This is no time for gloomy faces. We should be celebrating Ryunosuke's not guilty verdict. Let's start having some fun. Y'all bounce back way too fast. I'd be like, I need to go nap for like 3 weeks.
In that case, might I suggest Le Carnaval?
No!
As the head waiter, I should be delighted to provide you with ample food and drink.
You're a detective, Hosonaga-san, aren't you? Is he?
Let's not worry about details for now.
Oh, God.
La Carnaval! Will you accompany us, Professor?
This dude is bleeding from the mouth.
Of course. The carnival's food is second to none.
She's cute. I shall go and attend to the paperwork for Naruhodo-san's release. He just really wants to be a waiter, right? Oh, yes, thank you. So Giselle Brett won't be tried here. I suppose that means I'll never know. I'll never find out why she killed Dr. Wilson. Kazuma. Yes, Ryunosuke? I just wanted to say thanks again, that's all. You really saved my skin today. Aw, he's so cute. I didn't do a thing. You were the lawyer in there, weren't you? That defense was all your own work. Oh god, don't make me do it by myself. Your skills made the difference, though. One day, I bet you'll be the best lawyer in the world. I'm not so sure about that. Oh no. To be honest, something kept occurring to me over and over again during that trial. I couldn't help thinking that maybe you're the one destined to become a great lawyer, not me. What? Come on, be serious. If I helped you today, it was only right at the very start of the trial. Right. I should marry this boy, correct? But you have a natural talent for it. For being a defense lawyer, I mean. Oh no, not me. All that tense verbal combat? I never want to go through that ever again. I did what you told me to do, that's all. Because I knew I could trust you. That's the point. Sorry? What do you mean, that's the point? Listen, Ryunosuke. Do you know what the most crucial weapon is that any lawyer needs in order to win? Yeah, a boyfriend right next to him. That's the answer. Knowledge of the law? Question mark? No. The ability to believe. Okay, sure. To believe? To believe what? A defense lawyer has to fight for his clients. He has to believe in them at all times. Like you believed in me when I said I didn't do it. I'm human, just like you. I don't have some superhuman ability to know the truth. But you have to make a choice about what to believe in and stick to it when you're defending someone. Sometimes in the courtroom, you can really be backed into a corner. But being able to remain faithful to what you chose to believe in, even then, well, that's not something that anyone can do. It takes a special kind of person. Believing in your client. Just look at today's trial. I love this life lesson from Kazuma here. I'm a student lawyer with precious little real experience, but you never stopped believing in me. Well, you faced seemingly hopeless, I can't talk. Let me try this again. Woo!
Good time.
You faced seemingly hopeless situations time and again, but you never stopped looking for the truth. And in the end, you found it, through your own efforts, and because you never stopped believing in me. Thanks, Kazuma. Damn, the dots. Don't question yourself, sir. There's something I want to ask you, actually, Ryunosuke. Oh, here it comes! Here it comes! Here it comes! Guys, get ready! Here it comes!
The proposal!
The proposal! It's a favor, really, okay? Something yeah, let's go! Well, it's a favor, really. Something very important to me. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! It sounds serious. What is...
Ah, you're still here, are you?
I can't believe... Nope, Hosonaga is not forgiven.
No!
He interrupted the marriage proposal.
All the work I've gone through for this. That's fine. We got, like, other cases. I can build back up your respect.
Sure. Oh, Inspector Hosonaga!
I've arranged some rickshaws for us. Let's go.
Thank you. We'll be right there. I guess he can propose at the restaurant. It's fine, I guess. Let's pick up this conversation again later.
They gotta tease us with this.
Apparently. We should be celebrating right now. Your first court victory. And your study tour to Great Britain, don't forget. Ah, yes, that too. Did we complete the case? So my very first trial came to an end. Kazuma, Professor Mikotoba, Susato-san, who acted as my assistant, Inspector Hosonaga, who didn't really play much of a part, but still.
You.
It was because of the help and support of all these people that I managed to get through that trial.
That man delivered 1 drink and 2 steaks, and you're saying he did nothing.
He did a lot. He did so much. But more importantly, Kazuma hadn't yet managed to ask his favor of me. I don't like this. Little did I realize I don't like this. Just how much it would change my life. I don't like
so
this.
You did get to ask. We're getting the proposal off screen.
Okay, good. As long as we get it. As long as we end! Yay!
We'll get it. We'll get
it.
I promise you we'll get it.
Save my current progress.
Save.
Yes.
We're there!
Save here.
Mission accomplished.
Ah! Save complete. Don't. Okay. If I hit back, it's gonna start up the next. Okay.
Nope, we're in the menu. We can leave.
And then there's all of these delightful cases.
Out of
Return to
here.
the title screen, because I gotta go to bed.
We win!
We did it! Yay! With only minor scuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming out today. That was a blast. That was super fun. It's nice to see some new faces in chat. Let me see if I can find someone to raid. Oop.
I'm glad I could be here for 2/3 of this trial, and I hope to be here for more than 2/3 of the others.
Yeah, thanks for helping out and joining me and letting me scream and throw things.
Thank you for trusting me for this great responsibility of doing funny voices and being entertaining.
It's great. It's good times. I really wish my Twitch would cooperate, and it is not.
Oh, hey, an ad break.
Yeah,
Perfect timing.
We've got some ads. Why? Why ads?
Well, it is approximately the hour mark.
Let me see. I thought it was gonna warn me so I could snooze them, but it did not warn me. So.
That's what you get for having them be automatic.
Yeah. But then otherwise I won't notice them, like, at all, and then I will forget to do them, and then everyone will get pre-roll ads, and it will be horrible.
No, you'll get
so-
the thing that says pre-rolled ads have reactivated. So if you like see that incidentally, then you'll know.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's not as intrusive as.
You want it to be more intrusive.
I
than
need
just
it.
a
I need it to
pop-up.
be something I can really see.
Okay.
Let's see here. Who can I raid? Who can I raid?
I don't have anyone prepared that I know of.
I've raided this person recently. I've raided this person recently. I am so indecisive. I might just end the stream.
Oh, I'm sure I can find someone if you can't find someone.
I'll find someone. Let me see if anybody's.
No one there's a train. I checked.
Let's see. What's this person doing down below? Okay, I keep finding people who are. Let's see if there's anybody else streaming. Ace Attorney, and then I will run away really fast because it'll be spoilers. Nobody's live streaming it.
I've got like one minor recommendation if you literally have nobody.
The people who are normally streaming at this time are not streaming right now, and I'm like, where did you go? Hold on, this person's doing a subathon. Let me.
Ooh.
Yeah, we will raid Keely, who is doing a subathon. Okay. Whee. All right, go enjoy some Final Fantasy, guys. Anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you, Exception, for joining me and being so awesome and reading so much in that one section. And then watching as I read to myself at the end.
It happens.
Yeah. All right. Everybody get out of here. I'll see you on Monday for more Ensemble Stars. Yes. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Farewell.